This is Bwana from Bwana.tv. Welcome to our live New Year's Eve live call-in special thingy. We're going to talk about various gaming topics. We're going to take some calls pretty soon on Skype. Get some input from everybody on what they believe. Their thoughts on the different topics. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, but I'm still here. So if I look a little bit groggy, notice the beard and everything. That's why. But we're pressing through to get through it. So we're just going to wing it, go through the night, and it's about 8 p.m. now. We got about 4 hours until the new year rings in. I doubt I'll be here that long, but if I am, we're here. So Skype is going to be Bwana TV, all one word. I'm not accepting calls right now, but I'll let you know when I am, and I'll turn it on and we'll get started. So I'm going to start with my Game of the Year topics. Going by platform. Been talking about it briefly, but I think should just go by platform. First one is Uncharted 2 for the PS3. Great platformer, something, quick time event game. I don't even know what the an adventure game, a movie game. With Heavy Rain coming out, I think we got a new genre called movie games. Games that could double for movies, if you will. I don't know. But great game, great dialogue, great storyline, great gameplay, great multiplayer. Very little wrong with that one. For the PS3, Uncharted 2, hands down. Now, like I said, for the 360, it's kind of a toss-up. But Modern Warfare 2 for the Xbox 360, easily, probably the most popular game this year, even though it just came out in November. Basically owning Xbox Live in terms of play time. Everybody who plays first-person shooters on the 360 is going to get this game if they don't already have it. So, easy one. On the Nintendo Wii, Super Mario Brothers Wii. New Super Mario Brothers Wii for the Nintendo Wii. Very fun game, guys. Very fun game. I'm a Mario guy. Mario guy. Super Mario Brothers Wii is a great game. Co-op, I didn't get to play a whole lot. I played a little bit with my nephews and nieces. Well, nieces didn't play, but during Thanksgiving, not a whole lot though. But I played a bit of the single player. I got to like World 5 or 6. Had a lot of fun. I still haven't finished it. So those are the consoles. Hey, so what about this the Game of the Year stuff? What do you think, man?
I'm not. PC is the only thing I really game on, but I did try out Left 4 Dead 2 a little bit. Yeah, like you, I'm a big Team Fortress 2 person. So, yeah. But, Borderlands, I did try and play that, yeah. I did try and play that at my cousin's.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little bit glitchy, so, yeah. That was just...
So if you had to pick one for PC, you would go with Team Fortress 2 no matter when it came out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking too. That's what I'm thinking, man. There's not a whole lot to choose from in terms of new games that came out because it was kind of dry. Nothing really came out. So.
Yeah.
What about the other? You say you only play on PC, right? You don't play the consoles, right?
Yeah, I have a Wii, but I haven't bought any game for it in like a year.
Yeah.
Last game I got was Rock Band.
Rock Band, yeah. How'd you like it?
It was good. I mean, graphics were okay because it's the Wii. You weren't able to make your own character on like the PS3 and 360. But yeah, the new Super Mario Brothers on Wii is awesome. I love it. I've been going over to my friend's house just to play that.
Yeah, that's a good game. That's a good game. So you play with 2 people, 3 people, 4 people?
Usually it's just me and him, but
Okay.
like 3 times I played with 4 people.
That's good. That's good. All right, man. Thanks for the call. We can call back later if you need to. But
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, man. All right, bye. This is Bwana.
Hey, Bwana, it's Ian36.
It's Ian36. We just played some Modern Warfare 2 on PS3 a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I am pretty bad at that game.
Man, you're better than me. I'm suffering big time in terms of how to control it. I'm just used to the PC so much.
Well, I guess for my game of the year would be Team Fortress 2 because I can play it on my Mac.
Everybody's picking the TF2, man. It's crazy. It's a great game. And it's amazing that it only went for $2.50 a few weeks ago. You know, it's just such a bargain.
Yeah, I mean, the multiplayer. Well, it's only multiplayer, but it's so
Right.
good. I
Yeah.
can play it all day long, and I won't get tired of it.
That's the thing with the game. It's I don't know. I was talking to somebody on some Justin TV channel. They were saying that it's fun. It's better to play it than it is to watch it. Because if you come to the stream and you watch it, it kind of looks a little weird, a little boring. But if
Yeah.
you play it, you kind of know why it's so fun. So it's an amazing game. But the Strat posted a nice link of some PC games. Let me pull that up. PC games that came out this year, and there's some that I haven't played. I mean, there's Dragon Age Origins. There's
I mean, I don't really like those kind of games, but I
Yeah.
hear for some people they're pretty good.
yeah, the RPG games. The let's see, there was wow, some of these haven't come out yet.
Another contender would be Call of Duty 4, because, I mean, I played that so much, but that came out, late
Yeah.
2007.
Yeah, 2007 or 8. Yep, that's true. But TF2, same deal. So I guess we're coming to
I mean,
some kind of a conclusion that PC gaming didn't do so well in 2009.
yeah, 2009, I mean, the only thing I'm thinking of that maybe could do is Left 4 Dead or Borderlands, but,
Yeah.
I mean, those two both have kind of problems.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, you know how I feel about Left 4 Dead. It's a good game, but I'm zombied out, man. I'm zombied out. Now, Kovacs in the chat room's talking about Torchlight, and I did buy that. And I'm not
I saw
gonna
you playing that.
I'm not gonna talk too much about it because I barely touched it, but it does look like a good game so far. It does remind me of Diablo. Great dungeon crawler, looting RPG, live action. You know, that whole Diablo feel. And I heard that the people who made Diablo actually made Torchlight. So it's
Yeah, it has a netbook function, which is awesome.
yeah. I think I mean, we might be talking about Torchlight next year.
Yeah.
But I like I said, I just got it. So I don't even know. But
Yeah.
if you had to pick one, it sounds like it's going to be TF2, right?
TF2.
All right, man. All right, thanks for the call.
Alright, see you later.
All right, bye. You guys heard me talk about it all the time on the stream. I mean, when this game Uncharted 2 first came out, and I was playing the demo, I was playing the beta. I was talking about how good the multiplayer was, and it was only a couple maps. You know, it wasn't a whole lot. Actually, it was a whole lot. Now that I think about it, yeah, the demo, not the beta, but the demo which came out after the beta, had a whole lot of stuff. It had co-op. It had the multiplayer. I don't think they had the single player stuff. The only single player component was the co-op stuff, where they went through Nepal, I think it was. But it was very, very good, and we were like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, this game is so good, can't wait to come out. Then when it came out, this was the first game in a long time that I sat down and I almost finished it in one sitting. I played it pretty much all night, and I think I got through 10 chapters the first night. Game's like what, 14 chapters, 15 chapters? I think I played through 10 chapters the first. I just couldn't stop. And you know what's funny? Just, you know, like the commercial that they had about this game, where the woman was watching her boyfriend play. She thought it was a movie. My wife was watching me stream it, and she couldn't stop watching. It was just that good. It was like a great movie. So yeah, great game. But I said this was going to get Game of the Year, and it has gotten 1 or 2 Game of the Year awards. I'm really thinking about this one as far as being my overall Game of the Year, but we're going to come back to that. We're going to talk about that later on tonight. For Best Shooter 2009, we had a bunch of candidates. We had Modern Warfare 2, Uncharted 2. We had Killing Floor. People talked about that. We have Section 8. Had Operation Flashpoint. Killzone 2. But I think the winner is going to have to be Modern Warfare 2. It's obviously the most played, most fun that I've had with a shooter in a while. I had a lot of fun with Killzone, but when Uncharted 2 came out, it kind of took all my Killzone time. I was putting a lot of time into Killzone, and then Uncharted 2 came around, and I played a lot of that. And then when Modern Warfare 2 came out, it kind of took over my Uncharted 2 time. But yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I think, is going to be our winner for best shooter of 2009. I think for all platforms. This is for all platforms. We're not platform specific here. Bunch of different candidates, but we're going to give the nod to Modern Warfare 2. So for best RPG of 2009, we had a bunch of candidates. We talked about all the different games: Dragon Age Origins, Demon Souls, Borderlands. We counted that. Talked about Torchlight, which recently just came out on PC. Some other titles that we brought up, but we narrowed it down to Torchlight versus Borderlands, and this is for 2009. And a lot of people are, we're kind of torn. We got like 4 or 5 people for Torchlight. We got about 5 or 6 people in the chat room for Borderlands. And I was talking about all my input that I put into Borderlands. I did a lot. I did a lot of playing on Borderlands. Much more than Torchlight, because I just got it a couple of days ago. And I really liked it. Obviously the PC port has issues, but I'm not going to count that in terms of gameplay. Because you got it on the 360 and the PS3, and the people over there love it. So, it is this reviewer's opinion that the best RPG of 2009 is going to go to Borderlands. Yeah, I'm going to pick Borderlands. And it's a fair pick. I really can't consider Torchlight because I haven't played it as much. And notice when I'm talking about these games, these are games that I've played. For the games I haven't played, I'm going to yield to you guys. But Torchlight was $5. I got Torchlight for $5 on Steam through a Steam holiday sale. Whereas Borderlands was $50, $49.99. That's kind of good. $5, $10 game you can pit up against a $50 game for Game of the Year. So that's best RPG of 2009, and we're gonna go with Borderlands. So for best MMORPG for 2009, I don't play this genre. So we yielded to the chat room. People were talking about Champions Online, Aeon. I think somebody said Stargate Worlds. Yeah, not a lot of MMOs came out in 2009 that I know of. And so we're just gonna go with Aeon, A-I-O-N. And that one got some good reviews. I mean, everybody's going up against a WoW juggernaut, so it's like, it's almost a dead genre due to that, and that's kind of sad because it used to be so many. But we're gonna go Aeon for best MMORPG of 2009. All right, best racing game of 2009. I had to yield to the chat room again. We talked about a whole bunch of different titles. We talked about Need for Speed Shift. We talked about Dirt 2. We talked about Forza 3. And these were the racing finalists. And chat room, I yielded to them because I didn't play a lot of racing games. And they chose Dirt. They chose Dirt 2. And it was pretty much a close one between Dirt 2 and Forza 3, which is kind of odd. I thought Forza would win. Forza was getting a whole lot of positive press in the news, but the chat room has voted, and they vote for Dirt 2. So congratulations to Dirt 2. You get the famed Bwana.TV Best Racing Game 2009. This is Bwana.
Hey, it's Ian36 again.
It's Ian36 again.
Yep. I'm gonna have to say Mario. I mean, I've been a big Mario fan for a while, and when I play this game with my friends, it's just nonstop fun. It's a good party game, I guess I would say, but a lot of platformers are, I guess. So my vote is definitely Mario.
Good call. Mario Brothers. Thanks for the call, man.
All right.
Yep. Chat room is voting on best platformer. I'm not gonna do it because I only played Mario. We're talking about Mario. We're talking about Braid. We're talking about Trine. We're talking about Ratchet & Clank Future in Time. And so far, I see 7 votes for Mario. And I think we're gonna go with Super Mario Brothers Wii for best platformer 2009. It's the only one I've played, so I gotta agree. All right, thanks guys for the votes, helping me out for the topic that I just didn't play enough of. All right, we're gonna try this best sports game of 2009. This is a broad topic, but we narrowed it down to FIFA 10, Madden 10. What else we say? NBA Live and PES 09, Pro Evolution Soccer 09, and someone was talking about Skate and Tony Hawk's fail board. But I think we're gonna narrow it down to just FIFA versus Madden, and like a lot of these other things, I haven't played them. I've seen the demo. I played the demos of FIFA. Did I play the Madden demo? I don't think I played the Madden demo. I don't know. Not appealing to me anymore. So with that, I'm going to yield to the chat room again. See what you guys say. And looks like between FIFA and Madden, what do you guys say? Just by eyeballing it, looks like FIFA won. So for best sports game of 2009, we're gonna go from FIFA 10. Go for FIFA 10 from EA Sports. It's in the game. And congratulations to EA for winning best sports game 2009 from our ad hoc chat room scientific method. So for best rhythm game of 2009, it's DJ Hero, Band Hero, Guitar Hero, Rock Band, Beatles Rock Band. Pretty much all the same games, but we kind of... Oh, I forgot about Lego Rock Band. Oh, there you go. But I think everybody in the chat room agreed that everybody in the chat room agreed that DJ Hero was the newest, probably the most different of all the other ones, because they were pretty much all the same. DJ Hero came with a new peripheral, new take on rhythm games. Got some good reviews, just a tad bits on the expensive side. I think that was a negative part of it. And it's something that I don't know. I haven't played any of these games, so I played the first Guitar Hero. I think I played a little bit of Guitar Hero too, but I've seen DJ Hero streamed on the streams, and it looked like a fun game. People actually streamed themselves with the scratching and everything, and the music, so it looked like a different type of game. So we're going to go with DJ Hero for the best rhythm game of 2009. So for best fighter game of 2009, I think we're going to pick Street Fighter 4. We had Mortal Kombat versus DC. We had Strata Mystery List. Mortal Kombat versus DC. Tekken 6. We had a Dragon Ball Z game, Raging Blast. And some other ones in Street Fighter 4. But, the chat room voted, and I played a lot of Street Fighter growing up. And there you go, thanks. Fight Night Round 4, that was the other one. I played a lot of Street Fighter growing up, and, I watched it progress to Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter 2 Ultimate Fighter, blah, 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 to Alpha, all the different variations, and how it just morphed into this different kind of game. I really like that Street Fighter kind of went back to the roots. And when I played it, it felt like I was back in Street Fighter 2. To me, Street Fighter 4 seems like what Street Fighter 3 should have been. I was pretty disappointed in Street Fighter 3. Because so much had changed from what I was used to in Street Fighter 2. And I think they still added some new things to Street Fighter 4. But I think they kept the original soul of the game, I guess you could say. It just felt like Street Fighter. And I hadn't felt that way in a long time. So I really, really like Street Fighter. That's definitely my best fighter game of 2009. And thanks, Capcom, for actually going back and actually doing it. So, thanks, guys.
Hold on. To me, I think best indie game of 2009, it's got to be Torchlight. I've had a lot of fun. I've had more fun than playing Diablo 2 since playing something like this.
Wow.
It's
That's
awesome.
saying a lot. That's saying a lot. I just got the game, so I've got maybe an hour. I think I've completed 3-4 missions, And
Really?
I really like what I see when I was playing it. I immediately knew how to do everything because it was so much like Diablo. And
Yeah, it's got that feeling of nostalgia to it too, doesn't it?
yeah, it really does. It really does. It's like they took the look of Warcraft, of World of Warcraft and Warcraft, and they applied it to Diablo. And
I know.
It's very cool.
That's just beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good combination. But
Oh, hell yes.
thanks for your thoughts, man. I'll take that into
Yeah.
consideration, man. Torchlight
Thanks,
for the
thanks.
win. Yep.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, anyways, I'll get back to the stream.
Thanks for
See
the
ya,
call, man.
You're welcome.
All
See
right,
ya.
bud. So for best indie game in 2009, we were a little torn. We had a couple callers call in, and their views were that they were going to go with Torchlight. We were talking about Torchlight, Trine, a bunch of other different games. Fat Princess. My big one was Fat Princess, and I played a lot of Fat Princess. And it had a lot of bugs in the beginning, but it came around. Haven't played it in a while, but I do have Torchlight as well. And like I said in the other, we talked about it before. Very nostalgic game, reminds me of Diablo. Good RPG game. Very cheap. I got it for $5 on the Steam holiday sale. People love it, but it's hard, man. It's so hard to pick between, because I really like Fat Princess. It's got a multiplayer component to it. I think that's what hooked me. I mean, the single player is okay, and the thing about Torchlight is that right now it's only single player. If it were multiplayer, then I would pick Torchlight hands down. But because of that, I don't know, man. I gotta play more Torchlight because I really can't pick it until I play more of it. So I'm gonna go with Fat Princess, guys. I'm gonna go with Fat Princess as my best indie game of 2009, simply because I played it more and it's got a multiplayer component that I have tried, have played a lot. Torchlight, I just need to play more. And I know the chat room's a little bit disappointed because I think everybody picked Torchlight, except me. But I'm running the stream now, aren't I? All right, guys, thanks. All right, for best DLC of 2009, we had a bunch of people chime in, and the consensus was between Mirror's Edge, Little Bit Planet, talked about some GTA stuff, and we qualified DLC as content that you have to actually pay for. I know a lot of people are talking about updates, TF2 updates, and other types of updates that people get for free. But we're classifying. We're gonna limit it to stuff that you actually have to buy. And the winner was, I deferred to the chat room because I obviously hadn't played enough DLC. I think the only two I had from the list, it's Little Big Planet, which I haven't played a lot of, and the Borderlands DLC, which I just started playing today. So I deferred to the chat room, and they picked the Mirror's Edge DLC as the winner for the best DLC of 2009. Haven't played it, haven't even seen it, but apparently the chat room loves it, and we're going to go with that.